Bortle here at the YCS team event in Las Vegas. My goodness. And whoa, we have. Introduce yourself for those who don't know you.
Walter Jule.
Rodrigo Garcia.
Colin Bradshaw.
Oh, God, yes. So, what was your team name this weekend, guys?
Better have it.
Oh, they better have it. That's right.
They had it the last in top 16. But
They had it in top 16. But
Dang. All right, so this is a top 16 deck profile over what deck?
Yeah, so they played Spiral, I played Dino. We wanted to have like a wild card deck, and this deck's kind of wild. It's actually really bricky, but when it goes off, and then it's bricky decks are like not bad in 3v3s because like the variants, like your teammates can kind of carry you, and the variants can like balance each other out. Like even Spiral can be kind of bricky, but it's like it was really good here. So this year, I started 1 and 4. They were carrying me in the first couple of rounds, but then I went out from there. So I finished 6 and 4. It was pretty good. So
There you go, man. What's so sweat?
yeah, 3 over Raptor. It's the best card in the deck. You just have to play 3. Searches everything. Chain block with Lost World. Searches a Kaiju. Pops the board. Miscellaneous. Scares Broken. Protect over Raptor from hand traps. Ash actually hurts us quite a bit. So if you have over Raptor and you don't have the miscellaneous and then they ashed it, like that can sometimes just stop your whole play. That happened to me like a lot earlier rounds, and I would just have to pass like on nothing. Giant Rex. You just play to do like extend your plays. And I play 4 babies. I don't play the 5th or 6th because they're kind of bad to draw. At one point I was signing like one of the babies out. You do need like 1 petite because you summon it off miscellaneous and the end phase it dies, and then you summon like a Pankratops. But you don't technically need like the 3 babies unless you're like doing the True King combo. And once I show my side, I'll show what I was doing like at one point. And then you play one of these. I only played 1 conductor because I played Overtex. So yeah, this card's kind of like, this card's a brick, but like this card is also like a brick if you're not getting started. And I don't think you need 1 in the deck. You can bring it back with the Oviraptor and stuff. And if you're summoning this, you should be winning it anyway. So I think you only need the 1. And then yeah, I didn't play 2. I played 1 Kaiju. Same thing. I just want to search it. I don't really think I want to be Kaijuing people. And I just want to have it in the deck to search it. 1 Pankratops cards. It's Pankratops, and you search it here. So play the True Kings, the 4 good ones. This deck's inconsistent because if you want to make a True King play, you need to either open exactly Diagram Oviraptor and they need to have no hand traps because you lose to like pretty much every hand trap. Or you need to open a True King and then 2 cards you can pop, and then one of them needs to be a baby. And then for this, one of them needs to be a fire, and that takes like 3 cards out of your hand. And this is like blind second deck, and I'm playing like the Evenleys and the Lightning Storms. So in an opening hand, you'll have like a Lightning Storm and Evenly. And if you want to like actually pop off, you'll need like 3 other exact cards. So that's why it's kind of inconsistent, but like it's still like, if it goes off, you just win. Because you trish VFD them and then you kill them next turn. So you play them. The 3 diagrams. I mean, they're good. It searches Rack World, Mystic Mine, Diagram to like do the combo. Makes it so you have 7 ways to access the True Kings when you have babies. You just play both. Draw 2. This is like, if you see this card, usually you're winning the game because you draw 2, and this is a combo deck. You need to have like a lot of cards. You're going second, so you go up to 7 cards. And yeah, resolving this is very powerful. 3 fossil decks. It's a Dino deck, and then 3 Mystic Mine. So if there was gonna be a lot of Shaddols, like the second place UDS deck didn't play like a single out to Shaddol. Like the only way they can ever out Mystic Mine is if they like tribute set all their face up monsters and then set a field spell so all their cards are face down, and then they Lightning Storm game 2. But like, I mean, people were gonna have outs to Mystic Mine, but you don't have to try to deck them out. You can just Mystic Mine for like a couple turns, build up an OTK, and then just kill them through it. Yeah. So this is kind of like a draw 2 card or like an brick card. But if you really didn't know that they didn't have an out, you would just deck them out. I decked out one person. I decked out my top 16 guy, but it was because like I just knew he didn't have an out. And then 3 Lost World. Yeah, you chain block over Raptor. You give him a token. You reduce their attack by 500, which is really relevant. Like Appaloosa loses 500, so sometimes they just can't negate a second, like a 3rd time or whatever, a 2nd time. I ran over like Inspector Border and like one round, somebody was playing True Draco who was playing Spectre Border, so I ran over like 2 or 3 of them just because it was small. This is really good. They have to pop up with Sleeper because if you give them a token, they can't target your guys. So yeah, it's good. The pill for the thing, it's kind of bricky, but then I did play Link Kuriboh in my extra deck because there's like a lot of ways that Link Kuriboh puts the non-dinosaur in your grave so that this card is live. So this is not as dead for me as it would normally be if you don't play Link Kuriboh. And then 2 Lightning Storm, 3 Evenly Match, 4 breaker cards. Kind of wanted to main the third, but this is at 41 cards, and I wasn't sure what to cut, so I just left it at that. It's the main. I'm gonna go to the side first. So if you win game 1, since you don't know, you just side like hand traps, right?
Yeah.
I decided on True Draw because I thought the Spiral matchup was relatively good, but everybody was playing Wire. People were maining Ash, so it was wild. Like I would open Lightning Storm, Evenly Match, Oviraptor like out, and then I would be like, okay, I win, and then I would be like, I would do my last effect, and I would just get ashed, and I would lose. I would be like, what? So he opened Wire, Sleeper, Trigate, Appaloosa, and Ash, and I would lose. So after that, I was supposed to go second against Spiral, but then after losing to like 2 Spirals, I started going first, and I would side like all this hate, and then okay, I would actually side this. So the standard deck plays Sanctum. I figured this was like a Sanctum substitute because they would special summon anyways, and then you could activate the Mystic Land. This activates Mystic Mine, like if I pass on nothing. So they would just get stuck in their Mystic Mine, and normally they wouldn't have an out for at least a turn. Like Sanctum stops them for 1 turn. This also can at least stop them for 1 turn, unless they have like, for some reason, Cosmic or even Twister. But they better have it.
Better have it.
Yeah, but this can stop them for more than 1 turn. There was 1 match where I break, but I drew this. So then I flipped it. I stopped for like 2 turns, and then on break I killed them. There was another match where like I resolved this, then this, and then a cool interaction is what I did was I had the Mystic Land Tyranno. He summoned like a master plan. I booked it, and then he summoned like something else. I Demastered Land, so he didn't find a way to like deal with the Mystic Mines because he had a face down monster. He couldn't link down to nothing, even though I have 1 monster. So he had to pass, and then it was good. And then for background decks, just background removal. Third Storm, double Cosmic, Reboot. Reboot is obviously a god card. Cosmic could have been to win, but like I said, you need like 7 cards to play with your hand, so you can't really afford to like discard anything. So this is a 1-for-1, it's fine. That was the side. Woo! Extra, 2 BFT, 2 Trish. I could have played 3-3, but I was not managing 3. That happened to me once, but I still won that game. But I just risked it. I don't care. Actually, if I open Oviraptor Diagram, I would just do this and hold the pot for next turn just to avoid the risk.
Okay.
And then I played Pentastag, this. I think Scott didn't play this, right? But these cards are crazy. This card's like OTK, like this. This makes it so that if you open Oviraptor Miscellaneous, it's game through like an empty board, or if they have more than 3 monsters, it's game. Because you make this with Aiolo, Oviraptor, and then you just summon Tyranno. And it's like, that's OTK. With this card, you give them a token. If you put Tyranno underneath, it does an extra 3,500 damage. And depending on how many monsters they summon, you kill them. Because I played this card in my extra deck, there was a turn to where I was OTKing through 3 hand traps, but then the guy happened to have like a 4th hand trap, and it was Nibiru. And then he treated this, and then I still have Conductor because it's unaffected by Miscellaneous. And he barely survived, but I ended up winning anyways. Yeah, like I said, I played Link Kuriboh. Because you can turn Aiolo into Link Kuriboh, and then you can like link it to like Pentastag. That puts like a Dino and a non-Dino, and then you can make Pill live. Or you can link it to like other stuff, like I don't know, Phoenix, Appaloosa, IP, and that puts this in the grave just with Aiolo. So that's the reason I played it. Oh, also in the mirror match, like Link Kuriboh is really good. Or just Link Kuriboh against Dino is really good because you can tribute the token, and it also blocks damage, obviously. But tributing the token is pretty relevant, like if they're gonna try to Oviraptor pop. Phoenix, yeah, IP, and I play like Unicorn, like these 2 kind of staple. This is the IP target. And then 2 Dolka, the 1 Lagia, one of these, and all that.
Very nice. Any shoutouts, man?
Shout out to everyone at Team San Isidro Games. Shout out to my teammates, Paula and Ramiro, they were nice. They carried me through the early rounds, and then I won out after that, but
Okay.
They got me there.
You won your top 16.
Yes. I decked up that was the missing mind deck out.
Hey, it's all good, man. You guys achieved another top, another cred, right? All right,
Yep.
good stuff. Well, congrats on topping,
Yeah.
guys.
Shout out to
Better
72
have it.
Games. Yeah, better have it.
There you go.
They had it.